YouTube, what is going on? My name is Adonis, and today I want to show you guys something I had in the library for a while. So, a viewer of mine came in a while ago, right? And they had said to me,
Yo, I am so good at Chucky. I can't even believe it.
and I was like, oh yeah, fire, good for you, man. He goes, yeah.
Every single match I play, I swear, I just can't lose.
And I was like, oh, fire. You know, he's like,
Put anybody against me. I'm a demon.
I was like, all right, dude. But tell me, how many hours do you have? Is because it just could be that, I'm just curious, right? Because in my mind, I'm thinking he might be a little bit new. And if he's new, then it's high odds that whomever he's going against might not have a lot of hours, might not know how to play against Chucky, all these things, right? He says he has 50, 60, 70 hours, something like that, between 50 and 70 hours, not on Chucky, on the game, on Dead by Daylight. In general, I was like, oh, brother, all right, that's fine. Listen, good shit, though, bro. Good shit. Keep doing your thing. I'm sure you're a beast. And he goes,
No, seriously, Adonis, give me anybody you want right now, and I swear I'll beat him.
So I said, okay, let's put you in a little bit of a custom match, right? I'm gonna pick 4 viewers that I know have like a decent amount of hours in the game. And we'll see what happens. Show us what you got. Maybe you are the go. Let's see it. I think you guys are gonna be surprised on what you see here. Let me know what you guys think. If by the way, if anybody out there thinks you're the next best killer, survivor, whatever it is, and you want to make it into one of these videos at one point or another, let me know, dude. I think these are all extremely fun to record. I love kind of like, casting the games as well. We do custom matches like this all the time. I was surprised on what happened, but maybe not surprised in the way that you're thinking. Let me know your predictions down below. And if you ever want to catch these streams live, please come through to twitch.tv/Adonasaurus. Like and subscribe if you like the video, guys. It helps so much. I promise you, it helps so much with the channel. And thank you guys for all the support. All right, let's go to the Chuckster and see how he did. I bite into soup. Hey, I'm the good guy. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So in this match right here, we have another survivor who says playing Chucky feels very, what's the word? OP. He feels like almost unstoppable, maybe. They said, I believe he said that he has 60 to 70 hours. And the last time we encountered something like this, we just realized it was something that somebody that has exactly that. It was like pretty new to the game. So their MMR is slightly different. Let's see. So far, nothing has really happened. There's a gen right to his right. Maybe he doesn't hear it. Now he heard it. Scratch marks are going that way. Okay, his perks. I should have hidden from the beginning. That's my fault. I wasn't thinking about it. But in fact, so he gets the nowhere to hide value. They jump through here. He's getting chased. All right, let's go to the Nia's POV maybe here. Yeah. Wow, the last one. All right. Good reaction time. Good reaction time. Remember, Chucky is a little bit slower than your average bear. Good attempt by him. That was not a bad attempt. All right, he's doing the smart move by actually leaving that survivor and going for the next chase. So already making really, really good decisions. I can't be mad at that. Here, another gen being touched here. We see more red scratch marks. Well, okay, I see that gen is literally on. Somebody's working on this one. The crow's going up. That means somebody just left. Oh my God, my camera's not in the right spot, is it? It's not. I'll fix that after this game. All right. So he pops his power. I don't think he's going to get any sort of value, whether she ran straight or ran through Shaq. He wasn't going to be able to catch up. Again, maybe these are a lot of strats that can work. He saw her through there. Now, did she see him? Looks like she did. She might have just stayed there. Did he stay with her? Looks like he did. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's still with her. She's trying to get a perfect view of this man somewhere. She can hear him inside. Perfect Windelval. Perfect Windelval. Jen's just busted right there. I think that's something that you see as you progress in DBD. The lobbies can be almost simpler. You gotta realize, I think one thing about DBD is the less hours that you have in the game, even though it's a very simplistic game, right? The less hours you have in this game, the less opportunities you've looped certain tiles, you've gone against certain killers, the less opportunity you've gone through certain situations, gone against certain perks yourself. and it just constantly changes. This is I would say very much so like a newer strat, like kicking a lot of gens and trying to find that value. A lot of times you get survivors like this who just run away after once they know you're in the vicinity, and so they're doing a great job. Looks like somebody is here though. Right, okay, so we have, ooh, the Neo with finesse. Maybe a perk that, okay, good timing. That's perfect timing. She didn't see Chucky coming around that wall. She made the obvious distinction that he must be coming from this side. Slow walking, waiting. She's gonna fake it and go to the next side. All right, smart move by her. She's now realizing, you know what, let me make a little bit of distance, get to this pallet, get rid of some of that bloodlust that's about to start up in a second. Good camera positioning. 10 out of 10. She drops it perfectly on his head. So much harder to go against sometimes. Like, sometimes as killer, you have to play absolutely perfectly in order to get. Look at this perfect positioning where she can see both sides of the loop. She makes that without even trying. I'm assuming at one point she might try to go back to that down pallet to force him to get that value again. Ooh. Okay, looks like he's chasing this one here. She hits some dramaturgy and gets the speed last second. Oh my God. But she actually gets exposed. He jumps the window. But if he's not that type of Chucky that's able to 360 flick that bad boy, there's not much she can really do, or rather he can really do, the Chucky. He's finding it hard to even get a single injury in this lobby. I would say every single survivor roughly has 4 to maybe 5,000 hours. I'm not saying they're the best survivors in the world, but for sure there are survivors that have enough time. There are survivors that have enough time in the game where a lot of the simpler tricks in the beginning won't work. And to be honest, a lot of tricks in general just don't work when you first start playing DBD. There are just certain differences that you start to see here. And here she goes back to this lobby, slow walks when she needs to. She has finesse to even come in clutch here. Smooth move by him. That was actually his best move thus far, I would say. She's waiting to get her exhaustion back so she could get her dramaturgy once again. She makes that easily. She has scene partner, so she knows exactly where he is. Not gonna make too much noise, just creep out the back door again. She's gonna stay here, pivot the camera both directions, see where he's coming from, sees that he's pushing from there, shows herself, so probably he can continue the chase, takes this dramaturgy through the window. He almost made a really good move there as well, not too bad. Back to the window she goes. So far, the entire game is played out. They didn't get a hit, she lost them, so she's going back and forth. I think she's also a controller player. From that movement, as slow as that camera movement was, it seems like it. She's trying to get a good vantage point. He might have stayed here, left. Oh my God. I was so curious of where he was. He stayed right there and she was so patient. She was like, nah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. If you saw her icon was still moving. I think maybe, how many pallets has this team used? 1 to maybe 2? Maybe 1 to 2 pallets this team has used. This team has used 1 to 2 pallets. There hasn't been much utilized in this game. Has it been 1 or 2? I don't remember. But either way, they play this perfectly. Sometimes as killer, this is honestly what it feels like. It feels like you... Whoa, that waited so long. What the hell? As killer, sometimes it feels like no matter what you do, nothing works out, right? Also keep in mind, he's a 4.4 killer, so a lot of other killers, most other killers run at 4.6. He's slightly slower, but that scamper is able to make up for a lot of speed that he doesn't have himself. Right here, he might actually get this hit here, depending on her pathing. No, it looks like she got to a pretty safe position. I wonder if she will play this. Wow, just W keys to the next loop. Very close to getting it there, but still, she was able to make so much distance. Okay, so let's follow her now. I know this survivor in particular too is a pretty good patience there to see, okay, now he's just free to run away. If they all wanted to, they could leave at this point. I think they're just giving him an opportunity to chase, ooh, good job. He got really close with that one. They're giving him an opportunity to chase and kind of just play for a little bit. But that's it. A full game just went down. Not a single hit has happened until the end game exit. And I think that's it. There's nothing else to see. These two can make it out very easily as well. Shout out to Bannished. You know, I think he did a pretty good job, and I can see him doing extremely well. A little spin here, maybe. A little bit late on the spin, but I saw what they were trying to do there, you know? By the way, don't knock the Chuckster. Don't knock the Chuckster. He's a great killer. He's a great killer, and this killer overall is doing a great job. This is sometimes what DBD just is. Sometimes DBD is just that game where you won't always get what you're looking for, you know? Like, you might have all the right perks, you might think you have all the game plan, you know, a perfect game plan, but a lot of times it's very easy to lose out to better perks or to people playing safely or to more knowledge. You know, that's also a thing too. I think they're just playing at this point. They're all good runners. I think they all did a great job. He has good movement though, I will say. All in all, he has really good movement. Truth be told, he's I understand he's a new Chucky, but he's still a pretty decent freaking Chucky. I can see with more time that he can easily become the demon he was meant to be, you know? And still, she was able to make it all the way to the other side of the map with nary a problem. GG's though, man. Killer literally doubled back so many times instead of just following the survivor's path. It's because here's the thing though, it can all be difficult. It can all be difficult. Is this regular viewers versus viewers? No. Somebody, Bannish just said, you know, they're pretty new to the game, but Chucky feels OP. I was like, yo, everybody feels OP when you first start the game. Everyone feels very OP when you first start the game, but it takes some time. Once you play enough, you realize like, damn, you know, sometimes it feels like you don't have enough to help you. If you're just a regular M1 killer. He's not a regular M1 killer, but yeah. The gem pops really threw me all the way off, and y'all are brutal. Thanks for the experience. Yo, I promise you, you did very well, but sometimes this is what that higher MMR starts to look like. Gens just pop. Survivors aren't hiding. You know, like I'm sure in a lot of games, like survivors might. But Bannish, I think you did a great job, homie. Keep practicing. Keep getting better, and you'll be there in no time, homie. You didn't do too bad. I tried to do a build for hiding so it's easier to find everyone. See, but these guys were never hiding either. That's the crazy thing. These guys were never hiding. This is what the higher MMR supposed to look like. That people don't even hide. They'll just dead ass be out there, and still it's so hard. And still it can be so hard because if they play everything perfectly, my God, it's just like the only chance sometimes you get is like a 50-50 at a TNL wall. Dead ass. Those are the only times like maybe I'll get a hit here. But if they play a pallet perfectly, they drop it every time, their teammates are doing gens, that's what these lobbies could feel like. I could tell though, you have, like, just looking at your gameplay, you have the potential to be nasty with it. Like you were making good plays here and there, man. I was seeing it. But sometimes that's just what the games come out to.